Okay, fuck it, I'm going in dry. Hello. Welcome to Scum Movie Night. So, before I say too much, let us see. It would appear as though the chat is working. And everybody, if you just let me know if you can even fucking hear me, that would be awesome. So, welcome to Scum Movie Night. Hello. We got Bucky, Max, Ray, Gaetano, Autumn, ooh. How's it going, everybody? Berto. We got a lot of people here. Fucking hearing is working. I love it. Hi, Nikki. How's it going, Tiffany? Max, Ryan, Neil. Oh, man, we got quite a crowd already. Oh, I'm so excited. Happy Halloween, everybody. I can't believe Halloween's already here. You know, COVID time's all fucking weird, isn't it? You know, it's like months are just flying by. And then at the same time, it's like we've been in October forever. One of those things. Hey, what's up? How's it going, George? Justine, hello. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm on the TV at Sneakers. Now we just got to get Ray set up so I can be on the TV at Harry's at the same time. Eventually, I want to dominate Lake Worth and be on every bar and restaurant. At least one TV there. Someone at Lilo should put me on a TV. That's not too much of a thing. I think that should happen. I need to call that favor in. How's everybody doing? How are you guys? Max, I miss you. It's been a while. But you're out in California now, right? Yeah, what's up? Anything new with anybody? While we wait just a couple of minutes to let the motherfuckers show. And by the way, I'm gonna drink a lot of absinthe tonight. So let's get started with a good cheers here. We got this wonderful absinthe made in France by the Jade line, so it's Absinthe Terminus. Cheers, everybody. Happy Halloween. Oh, awesome, Max. I'll see you tomorrow. That's even amazing. I miss you too, Autumn. And yeah, I'm fucking pumped as shit, Berto. It's been a while. Oh, God. I didn't get a chance to set up any of the chat commands, all the stuff I wanted to get done by today. It just didn't happen. Oh, that's awesome. Lulu's coming into town. Sweet. I didn't know you loved absinthe, Tiffany. We gotta drink some absinthe sometime. Lori, how's it going? Happy Halloween. How have you been? It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, God, I'm gonna just keep thinking that and I apologize all night. I don't know. Justine's here. She's pretty undead in the Bad Witch Burlesque creature feature that was this past weekend. Oh my God, if you guys aren't in on like the Bad Witch Burlesque hype, the performances and the production and everything that Lashes Lane and our good friend Justine and everybody over there does is just awesome. Like, I was just blown away by the creativity and everything. So if you're into, you know, doing stuff on the internet right now because it's smarter than going out and doing stuff in IRL in crowded places, well, then Bad Witch Burlesque is like the perfect thing, because we all like beautiful undead women taking their clothes off. Like, there's not a single person in the chat who doesn't like that, I don't think. Hey, how's it going, Amy? Oh man, we got so much going on. Everybody loves Amy. Yeah, no, well, it's easy to hype Bad Witch Burlesque, though, because you guys do an incredible job, and I just think we need more stuff like that right now. We need more stuff that's entertaining and a good reason to stay home with the kiddies and some hot chocolate or some whiskey or whatever, you know, you gotta get into. I think Bad Witch Burlesque is just incredible. And your set, Justine, was also my favorite that you've done so far. That was quite a look. So everybody should get in on that. Yeah, Autumn, the Wicked Witch. I'm not surprised you got picked to be the Wicked Witch, though. That definitely has Autumn vibes all over it. Yeah, all right, Ray. Well, have a good shift at the farm. Try to see if you can get me up on the TV. So, it's 9:05. Let's get this party rocking. Rocking and rolling. Let's see. Okay, let us begin. So we're starting with vampire hookers. I guess it's 1978.
She meanwhile with strawberry lips cajoles, and like an asp writhing on burning coals.
I double-checked to make sure this is how this started, and it really just starts this
and I can lull
suddenly.
to sleep thine ancient conscience in my couches deep. I am so learned in the amorous art, that when men I crush to my dreaded heart,
Yeah, I know, what the fuck with the color?
Mumbling kisses bear my bust, so frail, so bold, so shy,
What kind of kitty is that?
and so
Like a-
robust,
Was that like a
that impudent
Wolverine?
angels damn themselves for me.
Wolverine tits, don't say it, Ray. Oh. Got a cat. Mako. So yeah, this one's gonna be fucking horrible, I bet. So, vampire hookers from 1978. I thought it was 1971, but I guess not. Hey, how's it going, Kelly? How are you doing? I guess I would be up on the TV there. It really makes me nervous. For some reason, we can get like 25 people in the chat doing this, and I don't feel too nervous, but just knowing that I'm on a TV somewhere makes it feel more real. Does that make sense to anybody, or am I just crazy? I just dosed Mako with a shitload of catnip. I forgot to give him treats. Yeah, the intro is like a bitch slap to the face. Oh my god, it so is. It's just like, boom, we're right into a fucking spiel. Yeah. Yes. Hey, how's it going, Annie? By the way, cheers to vampire hookers and getting the Halloween Scum
All
movie
my
night
life I've
started.
heard about sailors having a girl in every port, and this is the first port I've seen.
You know, I don't think you know what to do if you got your hands on a girl.
I'd know enough to get more than my hands on her.
By the time you figured it out, she'd be more worked over than a $2 hooker at a Shriners convention.
Ooh, I can handle
Ooh,
it.
I know. You've been handling it all the way from San Francisco.
this
And you'll
dialogue's
be dreaming
amazing.
about it all the way back to San Francisco.
Why don't we just stow these bags in the barracks and hit the town?
I'm with you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, gotta keep the hands visible, right?
Man, are we lucky to be stationed here?
Yes, we are.
Man, it's been a
Look at this
while.
place. It's fantastic.
You know, this is the Paris of the Orient. I bet you could find anything you wanted on this street, just like Eddie said.
Oh my
Eddie
god.
said it. You can bet your bottom dollar on it being here.
Oh, yeah, Chief wouldn't steer us wrong, man.
Nope. Nope.
You know, that old salt's looking out for us.
That it is?
Is anybody else like
somebody
this?
has
Is
to,
just
huh?
crazy. The velocity of the dialogue.
Hey, Chief!
Hey, Eddie!
How did you get down here so fast?
I just happen to know the right people.
Oh look, they know some hookers. I
Julio here
guess.
is the best damn cab driver in this city. Julio, this is Tom
I always
Buckley
fuck
and
him up
Jerry
before
Wayne.
Hi,
movie
fellas.
night, Nikki.
Listen, you guys need anything around town while you're here, anything at all, just ask me and Julio can find it for you. If Julio can't find it, it can't be found. Now listen, I know everybody around here and they know me around here, so if you need anything, just ask.
God, the
don't
coke
ask
speak.
now.
Just
We have to
everybody's
shove
just
off.
going at
Where you
100
are?
miles an hour.
Oh, we got some important business to take care of.
Oh, yeah? What's her name?
And does she have a sister, huh?
Later, fellas. Later.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go, Julio.
See you later, Eddie.
Take it easy.
Fuck
Can
that.
you
Straight
believe
in.
He's already got something set up.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. We're gonna have something set up, too. Faster than a cat can lick its ass. I know how to find women.
That right.
That's right.
Then why are we standing over here when all the girls are over there?
This is gonna be easier than falling in a creek. And a whole hell of a lot more fun.
Easier than falling in a creek. This is fucking intense. Like I need some Ativan. Oh, I like the music change. Now that we're hitting on women. Oh, that woman's taken. I think this is I don't know what the QR code is. I could try cropping it out, but whatever. I think it has to do with the people who digitally restored this. Okay, I'm appreciating that we have a moment of silence just because I feel like as soon as the dialogue, the poorly edited over, like voiceover dialogue kicks back in, I'm not gonna be able to say a word. I could use some Ativan, some Klonopin, Some K-pins, you know, like the kids like to do. You live next to a creek, it's hard to fall into one. Oh, God damn it. Fuck.
Hey, Joe. Come on. We're having a party.
Hold on a minute here, John. Wait.
That's one rockin' party.
Well, we're gonna find girls, but just, gotta be neighborly. Let's have a beer with you.
Yeah, right. Come on. We're having a birthday party.
His birthday, huh?
His birthday.
Happy birthday!
Woohoo! Hey, cheers, everybody. Happy birthday.
You taste our food, you know?
Huh?
Better yet, this one.
What?
You take it. This is a balut. You know?
What?
A balut.
A balut.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Oh, yeah?
A balut?
Makes you strong in bed.
This whole fucking movie is going to be
You don't do it that way.
What?
We do
the
it this
best.
way.
How you do it?
Look for the big end, see? And just crack it a little.
Uh-huh.
Then fill it.
Yeah?
You can see inside. There's some water on it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And then you put some little salt.
A little salt.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And then you sip the water.
Sip the water.
Yeah.
What are we
Tastes good,
watching?
huh?
Not bad.
Why don't you try it?
No. Then what do you
Come
do?
on,
Then what do you do?
Peel it, all
Peel
the way.
it.
All
Rest of the way, huh?
Rest of the way.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it should definitely go to horny jail.
A little bit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Put some, add some salt again. More salt.
More salt.
More salt. Always more
You know,
salt.
Just for seasoning and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay?
Yeah, just
And
for a little
eat
seasoning, you
it. All
know?
the way.
Eat it.
Mhm.
A piece, huh?
No, the whole thing.
Whole thing?
Yeah, swallow
Just-
it all.
Just put the whole thing.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah.
Wow.
Wow!
What is it? Balut.
I cannot with this movie.
Oh, it's a duck.
This is
A what? An
so...
unborn duck.
Oh, he's stressed.
It's good.
You mean like quack, quack, duck?
Yeah, right. Quack, quack, duck.
Holy shit. What's wrong? Wait, what's the difference?
You want to try it?
No!
Come on, you try it.
No!
Hey, Joe.
Hey, eyebrow check. What's up? Oh my God, this is just like, I am...
It's the oldest rule in the book. You want to find girls, go to where the music is.
Oldest rule in the book, you gotta go to where the music is.
The louder the music, the more girls. This place is loud enough to blow your eardrums.
It's not my eardrums I want blown.
Oh my God. I just hope the whole movie is just like coked up dialogue like this.
Order me another beer.
I'll have a great time if it's all this intense the whole time. Okay. So, new rule. Oh, a little bit of trans misogyny. Good to see that there.
That is one seriously perverted bitch.
$2 best customer. Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
But I think you're in the wrong.
What?
I mean, not that you haven't got anything I haven't
Whoa.
seen before.
You want to see it now?
We're gonna get a lot of trans misogyny in this one, guys. It's looking.
Here?
Oh, I guess he's into.
My buddy's waiting.
So am I.
Well, this is taking a turn I wasn't expecting it to. Okay. Yeah. Now we're the speed has definitely shifted. We were at like 90 words a minute. Now we're kind of like chilling down. Oh God. Yeah, this is something.
What do you do for a living? Do you work?
I play.
I work like a dog.
I'll do it however you want.
That's what I like to hear. Actually, I love it.
God. The only customer that
Not
matters,
now,
Nikki.
Wayne, come on. Wayne, will you please?
My God, balls!
Oh God. I didn't realize we were going to be watching the most transphobic movie imaginable tonight. Oh God. That's kind of the hazard with all of these flicks is, you know, especially the older ones, we get more racism. I guess on this one, we're in the Philippines with some sailors, so we're going to be getting some misogyny. So for anybody who's not...
How was I supposed to know what she was? Or he?
Definitely a she, bro.
That's funny. Real funny.
Just because we're watching the movie doesn't mean I support any of the views of the people in the movie. I shouldn't have to say that. I think everybody probably gets that, but we're going to try to enjoy the movie regardless.
If the first oldest rule in the book doesn't work out, all you do is turn to the second oldest rule in the book.
Yeah, what's that?
Want a date?
Meet the second oldest rule in the book. Hi, darling. How you doing tonight,
What?
honey? How are you?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this looks like a real
Oh,
thing.
hookers, right.
Yeah, I
So
think
if you
this
go
is
to a
the real
nightclub,
thing.
you go to where the music is loud.
Right.
The louder the music, the more the
Here we go.
girls.
This
If
way?
that rule doesn't work, rule number 2 is
You wait here.
hookers.
We'll tell a friend we need her apartment.
Yeah, the coke is definitely wearing off. This is the
Told you I'd
wildest
get it
fucking
some action, huh?
movie. Yeah, not progressive at all. I know you guys all know. Now that we're on YouTube, there's much more of a chance that someone will like watch this later. You know, like just on like their off night or whatever. It'll show up. Like actually, when I was trying to find vampire hookers to watch it, I couldn't find it on YouTube, and one of the first videos to show up was actually this live stream scheduled to start. So anybody who's interested in vampire hookers might be coming across this video in the future, I'm assuming, if that's how that works. Yeah, I'm not sure where the vampires are yet, Berto. That's an astute observation. I love that they're at the San Francisco bar in the Philippines. Yeah, dude, this movie just starts and goes. Like, I'm always fascinated by
Taylor, you have enough. Time to go. Come on.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Come on.
Thank God they returned the banana.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
Tell me, Julio, what's the question you get asked the most?
What question do I get asked the most?
Yeah.
Can you drink the water? Sure you can drink the water. You can also drink the rum, which will get your bundle out quicker than the water. You can also drink tuba, which you make here out of palm trees.
Ex-con and I definitely spent a lot of time in loud clubs.
Tuba.
Yeah, they call it that because, fellas, one drink of that and you see stars and
I
stripes.
know,
forever.
George, like, this thing is just going. Oh, I hope she's the vampire hooker, because she is hot as fuck. Look at her. Look at her. What do you call that around her neck? Because I need it pressed against my face ASAP. Yes, here we go. This is some Patricia Morrison from Sisters of Mercy looking shit. Does anybody else feel like this might even kind of reminds me of True Blood in a weird way?
Everything I got?
Put it on the table.
All right.
Trust me, I'm going to try to drink as much absinthe to where this movie's great, Amy.
I saw first. Yeah, I'm already paying.
I'd like you to meet my friend Cherish, Eddie Taylor.
Her name is
It's a
Cherish.
pleasure to meet you.
Well, shall we go?
George, I know, this is crazy. Agreed, Justine, agreed.
Hey,
Whoa, here we go. I got some.
hands off him.
Oh my god. Bordello of blood. Okay, we got more fights. Oh, is it Cherry? I thought it was Cherish. Hey, how's it going, Tom? Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Well, that's a pretty good fight scene. Never mind. Tarzan had this beat in the 30s. I'm sorry, why bar fight, juice? Yeah, there's just gonna be, the one thing that's nice about this, I've said this before, a lot of the way that I rank the Scum movies is on like how
You know, it
painful
gives
they
me
are
a
to
creep
get through.
going past the cemetery.
We're not going fast.
No? Are we gonna turn off someplace?
This dialogue is
We
amazing.
go in.
We go in? You mean we're gonna do it in a cemetery?
This is where I live.
You live here. Oh, you're the caretaker or something.
I want to do it in the
your
cemetery
father's
with
a
her.
caretaker.
Shit.
My father's dead.
And you wanted to be close to him.
People live where they have to live.
Yeah, but honey, nobody has to live in a cemetery.
People live in cardboard boxes under railroad bridges, and they live on benches in the park.
I knew a guy once who lived in a 54 Plymouth.
Yeah, I've done it in 1954 Plymouth, but never in a cemetery.
Firefight. Yes, the world's hottest undertaker.
You'll never know it's a
Caretaker
cemetery
of the tea.
once you get inside.
Once you get inside.
A red-blooded man like yourself couldn't be afraid of the dead.
Red-blooded. What is up with this motherfucker? Jesus Christ, this movie is fucking drugs. Wow,
Hey,
Ryan.
Graham, do me a favor. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Don't worry.
I'll take good care of you.
This dialogue is fucking insane. It's just crazy. Yeah, footage live from Boynton. Oh my god. But yeah, Ryan, that is the most fun fact I think I've ever seen. This is just fun. I need to like pause it for a second and just breathe and maybe sip some green tea because this is just a lot to take in all at once. What a great sound
I don't
effect.
believe this.
You guys see the cat? Hey, Mako. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I need Quaaludes. Quaaludes will help.
Not in a coffin.
Coffins are for being laid to rest, not for being laid.
This fucking dialogue is so good. You see the cat going through the
I
curtains
want to
over
be
there?
with you.
Oh, he's licking himself. See? There he is.
Oh man, this is something.
He's going around the fake tree. I don't know if he's ever noticed the fake tree before. He's like, what the hell's going on here?
God only knows what the caretaker would say if he found out that somebody was living down there.
No one will find out tonight.
What if we do plot development, but like all at once?
Hey, listen, baby, I got a little money. Not a lot, mind you. But you just gotta get yourself an apartment.
You learn to like it here.
Oh, the hell with the caretaker. You better pray that the health department doesn't find out about this.
I'm not very good at praying.
I'm getting better at it all the time, baby.
Here we go, buddy. There we are. The good boy. Yeah, this plot is fucking perfect in every way. But holy shit, is it just a fucking... Yeah, that's my little buddy Mako. Okay, sometimes you guys can't really see him depending on how he sits on me, but... Remember back in the day when, like, taxi drivers would just sit there, you know? Yeah, actually, George, what's funny is I'm not sure whether... I don't understand the logical progression of this plot. So maybe you're better off without the first 10 minutes in a way. Because, like, it seems like now the plot is a different set of characters in a graveyard. Like, it's almost like the movie started fresh from the scene in the taxi cab. Because this has nothing to do with those other guys that were trying to get laid. And then, like, eating Filipino food for a bit. And then...
These things only happen when I'm decently dressed.
A man comes.
Oh, wait, that's the guy from the intro.
I hope it's a red-blooded American this time.
Red-blooded? What is it with the red-blooded? I mean, other than it's a vampire movie.
This is amazing.
Think how much more amazing it'll be When you have your clothes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you sure couldn't get a room like this at the Holiday Inn.
This movie's like dialogue is just so wonky. It's almost like they recorded
Cherish?
Her name is Cherish. Yeah, we got a little side boob action. Luckily, we're not on Facebook anymore, so
hey,
can't get censored
don't go
here.
disappearing like that. Okay?
Take your clothes off for me.
Where the hell did she go?
It definitely feels like they recorded the dialogue in like at separate times, like not, you know, all in the same studio. Oh, look at this concrete wall. Oh, audio changed. Whoa, shit. Hello. Okay, so I think we can all agree that the best things about this movie go Cherish at the top, wonky dialogue.
Yeah, most beautiful. Why don't we just
and then nothing.
And let me get the hell
cocaine.
Out of here, okay?
I thought you wanted to stay with me.
Well, maybe we ought to go to a nice hotel. What do you say?
Stay with me.
Well, don't take this personal now.
Ah, splendid. A red-blooded American.
Now there's a bunch of people here.
That, my friend, is not
Total
the
smoke
question.
show.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Well, we got the vampires now.
To sleep, no more. And by asleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. It is a consummation devoutly to be wished.
You're out of your mind, pal.
It is time for you to shuffle off your mortal coil.
It's like kind of wonky Shakespeare dialogue.
You stop right there, or I'll break your China doll in half. Back!
Wow. Okay. This is...
He's probably still shacked up with that Oriental chick.
Well, the least he could have done is brought her to the brig to cheer us up a little.
God, all these guys think about
We
is
were
sex.
only in there a week. He's not going to let go of that China doll till his liberty's up.
All he had was a week.
A better week than we had, and you can bet your boots on that one.
Bet your boots.
Come, lovely and soothing death. Undulate round the world, serenely arriving. Arriving.
This
in
is
the
Hamlet,
day,
right? This is what he's reading
in
from.
the night.
Wow, this is something else.
Walt Whitman must have been a vampire. Only a vampire would have written so much about the night, about death.
Sex and fast marriage.
Walk out with me, toward the unknown region.
Semen.
All I know is I haven't had a suntan in 136 years.
Has it been that long since we came to this place?
I have no complaints. We are safe here.
I love blondes, but Cherish is just something else in this one. In this orange flowy dress.
Go to bed.
Go to
I
bed.
like sleeping here. It's nice and warm.
I cannot
I'll give
take it.
anything to go to the beach for at least 15 minutes.
Go to bed, both of you.
A girl can talk sometimes, can't she?
You've been talking for 136 years.
Ha! I never liked going to bed alone.
Go to bed.
I knew Walt
Jesus
Whitman, and he
Christ.
wasn't a vampire.
Oh, it was Walt Whitman. This movie is fucking intense. I know I've said that like 4 times or so, but I cannot. Yeah, it is like Charlie's Angels. Yes, Manos on ecstasy and speed. Yes, the green blonde has some tits, for sure. She's got cans. Go to bed? What? My brain just broke. I am so fucking confused right now.
Eddie would not have gotten himself on that list.
What is...
Well, he's due back from Liberty last night.
Maybe something happened to him.
Well, something's going to
Does
happen.
anyone have a clue of what is going on? What was going on in that scene?
He was always bragging. He was so experienced. Experience has nothing to do with the girl hitting you over the head, taking your money, and leaving you in the alley.
You guys are hilarious, but yeah, I am so
Her life depended on it.
confused.
That cab driver could have.
How come we can't find him around here anymore?
How am I supposed to know? But I'll tell you one thing, I'm not going back to base until we get to the bottom of this.
Well, then we'll be on that list right next to Eddie.
Just have to be a little bit more
God.
forceful about getting some answers. Forceful.
I'm glad that nobody else... This might be the first time ever that I've felt this confused, and everyone in the chat is just as confused.
Wait. Now, come on. Come on. We're not looking for problems. Come on. No.
I love this movie. This is definitely going to replace House on Haunted Hill as my favorite Scum movie of all time. Don't fart in your dumpster home. Yes. This was shot on the 1970s equivalent of the GoPro. Oh my god. I am just... Oh, they're making some sort of deal. I like that muscle car though. Whatever that was, it looked like a... I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend. It's the Jack Shack, the massage parlor. Yes, we'll always throw people out of the library like that. Like me and Ryan will carry one arm and leg apiece, and we'll throw them out that way. Okay, so this movie has nice vampire bitches and nice cars. It doesn't have nice anything else. It is... What I don't understand is the alternate, like, lack of dialogue and then rapid fire dialogue. Like, let's just blast the audience with as many words per minute as possible. Yeah, the cars are good. I'm into that. Oh my god. It's so nice to have you in the chat, Lori. Man, you're another person that I've known for God knows how long, 15 years or something like that.
Man, we've been everywhere. We've been to the bar, nearly got killed there. Been to the cab company. Walked every damn street.
Just a couple more places, all right?
These guys can't get laid to save their lives. What does that say? F.U. Mansion?
Hey.
Yeah, they had to get all the recording done in a hurry. Like these whale noises.
Hey, hold on! Hey! No!
I love especially the dialogue that's like, the action dialogue, for lack of a better way of saying it. It's
Looking
like,
for a little action?
Follow that cab.
Oh, I'm not getting mixed up in anything. No, he's a friend of ours.
He left his wallet at the base. We're just bringing it to him.
He's not going to have enough money to pay his driver.
Come on.
I love this guy's southern accent. He's not going to have enough money to pay his driver. Hey, John, how's it going? Foot mansion. Oh, that could be a foot fetish club. Hey, that would be, if there was a foot fetish club in this movie, it would be the most normal thing in the entire fucking movie.
Not so fast.
Well, how do you expect me to catch him? We don't want you to catch him.
Yeah, well, we want it to be a surprise.
Well, listen, I don't want to get mixed up in anything. There's nothing to get mixed up in.
Oh my god. This movie is perfect. It's perfect in every way. It's such a fucking train wreck. But it's fun. It's a blast so far.
A graveyard?
I'm not going in a graveyard.
We gotta follow them.
This is where he draws the line.
Even in the daytime. I had a very bad experience in a graveyard when I was a kid.
So that's Texas courage.
No, it isn't. That's a psychological problem.
We did need
A
this
hell of a
movie,
buddy you
Berto.
turned out to be.
Hey, listen, you don't understand what this was, man. I was only about 7 or 8 years old, see? I was coming back from the store, and this big old dog starts chasing me, you know what I mean? And there's only one place I could hide is in this graveyard.
Hey, at least wish me luck.
Good luck.
Hey, the meter's running.
Oh, man, this was the biggest damn old dog you ever seen in your
Love you,
life.
Autumn. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a good night. Get some rest. Wow, we are just really, I love how these sailors, like, wear their uniforms all the time. Is that... I don't think you're supposed to do that. Like, I think when you're not working, you're supposed to be, like, not in uniform. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know enough about the military. What's that we're looking at? Oh, it was nothing. It was just like a trick of the light. Oh. Autumn is a gift. Thank God for autumn. Oh. Yeah. For as much racing action as this movie had for the first however many minutes, I have no fucking clue. It is definitely like slowed. And I'm sure it'll pick back. I mean, barely slowed, but just like... Just the screwiness of this movie's pacing is entertaining in and of itself. I actually like this set, though. Like, that's the weird thing about this movie, is there's certain things that are actually kind of well done. Giovanni! I'm gonna miss you too, but I'm happy that you're going to... It was Houston, Texas, right? You're going to. And you can always hang out with me on Wednesday nights at Scum Movie Nights, so... they left him on to impress the women. That makes sense. Good point, Justine. I am a fan of the Sailor Boy costume. There should be a movie called Vampire Sailor Sluts. Just slutty sailor boys. Well, I guess that's what we're watching in a way. Yes, high-low quality or low-high quality. I think it's high-low quality because it's definitely low quality, but it's on the high end of that spectrum. That's my rationale there. I could be exactly wrong, though. I should write a movie after this? What kind of movie should I write, Amy? Yeah, you know what, Ryan? That sounds familiar, actually. Well, while we have a second to breathe, I'm just going to remind everybody that one of the best things you can do to help the channel out is actually share this video with your friends. So even though we're live, the YouTube link that's in your browser or however you're watching this, that will be the final video link also. But anyways, if you could share this on social media if you haven't yet, makes a big difference. Get as many people here as possible. We got so many people here tonight, which is amazing. It's a lot of fun whenever we have a lot of people, but even more, the more the merrier. That's the great thing about Scum Movie Night. I could imagine that like one day if there was too many people in the chat was just scrolling by so fast I couldn't read everything. That happens with some like people, but we're a while away. Ooh, she's draining his blood. Cool. This is
I'm
Nikki.
sick and tired of these Bloody Marys.
This is the blonde with the incredible tits. It's the low quality of shit.
You know, I could go for some good scotch and water.
Blood is thicker than water.
This guy is
Pablo.
fucking... Is his name Paco? You're great dress, bitch.
You'll never become a vampire.
Give him time.
Hey, David Lampert, how's it going, my brother? Good to see you the other day. Yeah, we've got a blonde with big tits, which happens to be David Lampert's favorite, if I recall correctly. What was the phrase? Big tits makes up for a litany of sins. I believe that's a David Lampert quote. I know, he is
What's
like the
matter,
Igor.
Pablo?
Okay. Is this Cherish? Yeah.
It's all right. You'll be a vampire someday.
When?
Soon, Pavo. Soon.
Pavo want fangs.
Oh. I know. Someday, Pavo. Someday.
Oh my fucking god. Someday, Pavo. Oh, he's been watching this whole thing. I guess he just gotta have like a fucking, you know, bitch around to fucking do your chores.
Sure, as soon as we are having a good time.
We'll have a better time after we catch him.
This dialogue is fucking amazing. What a scurry. Oh my god. I'm like, I need to like palate cleanse my brain. I'm just so overloaded by...
I'm leaving!
the spring sound effect in the soundtrack.
I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it!
What the fuck?
Harry! Just like that. Harry! Tom!
I have no idea, George.
I can't go in there.
I didn't realize he was still here. So, up until this point, the music has been pretty good. This music is terrible. Like, what are we even listening to right now? Listen for that spring sound effect to come back in.
Hey, where are you going?
This is insane, Tiffany.
Tom! Harry!
Like...
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! I didn't see anything!
Oh my god. Why did, like, the undead immortals,
it's me! I'm here!
need
Good, now we can kill this
a mortal to do the chasing?
He mustn't get away.
Like, this music
How
is
can he get
fucking
away?
horrible.
Pavo never lets anybody get away.
To get a good look at him, he could have killed 10 of us! They're vampires! They killed Eddie and they drank his blood!
A little rich for my taste.
Who's there?
The dialogue...
I'm Marcy.
Susie.
I am Cherish.
I am Richmond Reed. A name which you all know by sight very well, but which no one can speak and no one can spell.
What?
What?
Doesn't anyone understand poetry anymore?
I'm just an aviation fire control technician.
That's the problem with this movie. It's just too poetic for us dumb peasants to understand.
I died in 1847. I outlived the pompous bastard.
Died in
1847.
Oh my god.
He was born in 1775.
Oh my god. We do need that hat.
That would make you
Her name was Susie, Nikki.
Vampire.
It was Susie.
We are all vampires.
We're all dead.
And we all like you very much.
Oh yeah, you can't see her tits because of the chat.
Die now.
Don't worry. Her tits, I'm sure, will be front and center
We
for
won't
you
tell
soon
anyone.
enough.
Just let us go, huh?
You joined the Navy to see the world.
Yeah, this world, not the next one.
Where's your sense of adventure? This is a moment of treasure. Death comes once in a lifetime.
This is not death.
It's so faux profundity.
It's not murder, it's dinner.
Oh my god. So wait, why do the vampires have stakes though? Oh wait, knives.
The sun!
Oh, they've got some really nice makeup though. I like the actually surprisingly sharp lines. Are we all having a stroke?
Maybe if I stayed out just this
Her tits count? Of course they count. All tits count. I love boobs of all sizes. Yes, Amy, at least the women are attractive. We all have to suffer through the dialogue, but we've got Pavo. At least Pavo is attractive. Look at him go. If that isn't a full fucking mood right there.
Your adventure must wait.
Wait, Nikki, did I miss something? I think something
I
went
shall
over my head.
remember while the light lives yet. And in the night time, I shall not forget.
So wait, shouldn't he like die if he's in the... Pavo is living his best life.
We gotta tell somebody about
what
this.
The fuck are we watching? Oh my god.
We gotta get out
This
of
is
here.
something else.
We
This
gotta
is
tell
a
the
trip.
authorities.
This is definitely
I
dethroning
don't know,
House
but
on
that's what
Haunted
you always hear
Hill.
people saying, that we gotta report this to the authorities.
Well, they're gonna throw us right back in the brig for going off limits.
Terry, they're killing guys. They killed Eddie.
As long as they didn't kill us. And one chance is all I plan to give them. Listen, we report this to the authorities, first thing they're gonna do is drag us back out here. So now, if you want to report it, you go right ahead. Leave me out.
I bet that is
Terry,
what it
they ain't
is,
gonna believe
Nikki.
just one witness.
You think they're gonna believe vampires?
Vampire. You saw a vampire. You're the first ones in 14 years who got drunk enough to see a vampire.
Chief, we weren't drunk.
So someone else
Yeah.
14 years ago got
The
really
vampire
fucked
was
up.
drunk. Yes, Chief, he was. They all were. All of them?
All four of them, sir. The man and the three girls. And the big ugly guy, probably.
You guys been drinking that too?
Pavo
haven't you?
is not
Chief,
ugly,
vampires are
you
luring men out
fuck.
to that cemetery.
Yeah. And next you'll see Rodin rising out of the South China Sea.
Chief, that cemetery is full of dead bodies.
Naturally. Get out of here.
Hey, I just noticed that the dialogue in this scene was actually recorded in the scene for like the first time
The
ever.
Wright brothers were there too, huh? Just flying over the tombstones. Vampires, my ass.
A blood-sucking ghost or body of a dead person believed to come from the grave by night and
Now
suck
we're-
the blood of the living.
There's just no transitions between scenes. Like he's just
Any member of a South
many
American
naked
family,
men,
Any member of a
and
South
he's reading
American
to himself
family.
out loud while
Small
everyone else
bats.
is trying to sleep.
They're highly destructive to cattle.
Was it? I missed it if it was
wait,
there,
wait a minute,
Ryan.
Wayne, listen to this. The legends do not reveal how the corpse gets out of the grave and into the locked houses to attack people. A supernatural being returned from the dead and at the same time a material being. All the vampire's powers and actions exist for only one purpose. To satisfy
Look at
his
that
lust for
hairy
human
chest,
blood.
though.
What the hell is this? Boy,
Oh, I was wondering when someone was going to notice.
Ghost stories, go find a tent.
Your life could depend on this.
So could yours if you don't let us get some sleep.
Hey, I saw
The
them.
first
I
clever
saw a guy
line in the
hanging
whole
by a
movie.
rack with his throat cut and they were drinking his blood.
You don't shut up, them vampires will go after your blood. With them
They
up.
really did, Neil. Yeah, the vampire Wikipedia, they had it. There's like 6 books in English in the country, and one happens to be on vampires. Wow, Pavo looks perfect. Okay, they're back during the day. I guess they should just stake the vampires, right? That would probably end the movie too quickly, though. Oh, Rodin will be walking out of the ocean. I think you're right, Ryan. How old's Godzilla? I meant to look. I don't think there's any public domain Godzilla movies. I was looking at that the other day. I was like, how fucking amazing would it be if we could watch a Godzilla movie? Nothing can end this movie too quickly. Oh my god. Tits out for Pavo. Is it Pavo or I thought it was Pavo, but I could be wrong. What is going on here? Who is this guy in like the khaki uniform? What's up with the flower in the corner? Oh, you can't see. Here, I'll show you guys for a second here. Okay. For a split second. That's the flower I was talking about that's in the corner. I was like, what is that? Is that like a stage light that they left in the scene? It's what it seems to be. It's like a, or maybe it's a stained glass window thing.
Wait a minute.
Definitely looks like a stage light to me. Okay, I see, Nikki. Oh, yeah, the Korean obsession. It is a stained glass window. Oh, God. No. No, 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 no. How is this a fucking... I fucking cannot with this one. Holy shit. This is like Monos, except like crank the fuck up. This is amphetamine Monos. Oh, you should have fucked around on Pavo. Pavo give you that good shit. Oh, you're learning Korean. That's awesome. I'm so fucking confused and stressed. I will say that that guy's hairy chest looks comfortable to lay on. What is going on in that? That's some sort of weird jackal creature.
I trust you slept well.
I gotta be going now.
Oh, do stay. We have guests so seldom. We'd love to have you for dinner.
Maybe some other time.
Please do stay with us.
Unbidden guests are welcomest when they're gone. And Shakespeare was a man who knew about unwelcome guests.
Can I have my clothes back?
No.
They might get damaged. You wouldn't want that to happen, would you?
All I want in my life is for Susie to tell me that I can't have my clothes back.
Gone.
But not forgotten.
At least let us have something to remember.
Good point, Berto.
You're so human.
A girl can have a good time once in a while.
We won't let him get away.
A bird in the hand is worth its weight in gold.
We won't let him out of our hands.
Wait, are they saying that they want to fuck him before they kill him?
Like being a nun.
Pavo, watch.
One night with them. Kill you anyway.
Oh!
What?
I gotta get out of here.
Yes, you do. This is something else, man. Pavo watch.
First thing in the morning.
Oh my god. Yeah, Pavo is actually secretly the coolest character in the whole movie.
Scared to go AWOL.
Well, he wasn't too scared to leave without a pass.
Look, just give me till roll call to find him.
Okay, you got to.
That's gotta get made.
There you go.
What the fuck? This is just... Okay, so now I guess we're gonna go... His friend's gonna go hunting for him while he... I don't know. There's certain foursomes that are worth dying for, and I think that might be one of them. Like, what else is this pathetic sailor fuck gonna do with his life? Be transphobic and not get laid? Come on now. It's time to die. At least have one good night of your life before you perish. I hate these guys. I love Pavo, though. Pavo is... Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, he's putting a little... Is that a little Svedka in his blood? Having a Bloody Mary, perhaps?
There must be something else. Beside vodka, they were mixed with blood. You think that after all these centuries, the march of civilization would have marched across one other product that mixes with blood? Pavo. If you want to get rich, find something that will keep its own flavor without affecting the flavor of the blood.
What a great strategy.
Yet I'm strong and lusty. For in my youth, I never did apply hot and rebellious liquors in my blood. Shakespeare was a vampire. Who? Shakespeare.
I can't get over his aesthetic. So good. Well, I'm so nervous about what we're about to see here. I don't know why there's a Buddha sitting on a thing. Yes. Okay, this is working out well. Okay. We better zoom in on this painting over here, because this is what the audience really wants to see. Pavo's watching, yeah. Yeah, Pavo's having a great time right now. Oh, he's tied to the bed. Oh, kinky. Yes, we got some nice side boob action. Some donk shots. Basically, this is what Bad Witch Burlesque is like. Just in case anybody hasn't seen it yet. No, you're gonna get your sexes, Nicky. Don't worry. Yeah, this is definitely worth death. 100%. I'm ready to die tonight. The little booties. Hey, little booties matter too, Nicky. We got some pixelated nipple action going on here. It's basically censored because of how low res the flick is. This whole... Yeah, it's definitely Baphomet fucking that chick. And then some sort of six-pointed dick. Yes. Get that Susie action. Oh, is Nikki gonna get the... Yeah, that's nipples. There you go, Nikki. I agree, Nikki. Yeah, you could feed me to the sharks, but I guess you could feed me to the hose too. That would be the best way to die. But I think that was how, if anybody's seen Monty Python and The Meaning of Life, that's how someone chooses to be executed. Death by hose. Kind of hooking. I don't know exactly what we're seeing. It's kind of... Oh yeah, the booby squeeze. This is something, man. This movie is fucking amazing. I really hope we get a shot of Pavo just like jerking his shit in the corner. Ah, good. We got a nice wah guitar sound. Wow, 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 wow. It's not a 70s porno flick without some wah. Oh, John Carradine. Yeah. We got some real nipple action here. I think that's exactly how this worked, George. Man, this is really something. And I mean, I love boobs and all, but we're just like, this scene is really long compared to the cokehead pace of the rest of the movie. It was like, okay, we gotta get through the plot so we can get to the fucking tits, and then we can just let it ride. It's all slow motion shots. And shots of Baphomet. The Baphomet paintings, 69ing each other. Drinking Pepto and jerking. Oh my god, Neil. Oh yeah, this is the 70s. It was all about those suntan boobs. Oh, you're right. Vampires shouldn't have tan lines. What if she has the tan lines she died with? Oh yeah, it's very, very artistic, the cuts to the paintings. Flirty and vampire. Oh my god. I'm sure most of the budget did. Dude, this sailor's a little lover boy. For all of his lusting, he just wants to like kiss girls. He's just doing a lot of making out and kind of gentle caressing. He's not like a rough fucker like that Baphomet is. He's just kind of like, you know, he's going full make love to you. Oh my god. Being off Facebook is great though. This is really somehow still going. Are we gonna get the blowjob shot where her head goes off camera? Oh no, we've moved on. You know, they made it seem like it was a foursome, but it's mostly just Susie. Yeah, she's just kind of, Cherish isn't even there. It's all just Susie. It's just a one-on-one. I would have gotten my shit shut down. I wonder if, like, the actress who played Susie was just like, yeah, I know I've got great tits, so I'll be the only one who does the scene. The other girls are like, yeah, you are not paying me enough for this. Are they having sex, or are they just, like, kind of jumping around and making out? Although, to be honest, I think this would be even more awkward if they were having sex in slow-mo. I'll take a BJ from anything, Amy. Oh my god. This scene is still going. And we're just getting, like, the same shots we had before. Just again and again. Just to stretch it out for the whole song. It's so long. This scene is clearly the point of the entire movie, was they wanted to get to this scene. Oh, the music's starting to fade out. We're gonna get, I hope we get a shot of Pavo.
Perfect. Close enough for me, honey.
Just a little bit closer.
You know, the perfect thing would be if we could have some breakfast in bed and watch the sun come up.
Perfect would be if the sun never came up and I could stay here forever.
I agree.
Stay right here.
Just
That would
like
be
this.
the perfect.
Well, you know, I'm gonna have to get back to base sooner or later.
Later, honey.
Much later.
Whose turn is it?
One of you must know where my clothes are.
You're not going anywhere.
I'd just like to know where they are.
We like you just the way you are.
I know I'm not going to put them on. I'd just like to know where
Whoever
they
gets there
are.
first.
Well, it must be getting very late.
We better hurry then, honey.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I was kidding. I didn't think we were really going to get them. Oh my god. This is the best movie ever. Oh god. Oh. Fuck. We really just got them,
Don't
like,
go anywhere.
frolicking in the
That's the
bed
200th time you told me not to go
and
anywhere.
making
I'm
out
not going
in
anywhere.
the slowest motion possible for
I've
8
always
minutes.
been a little scared of
But
graveyard.
we really had to get
That's
the
the
shot of
300th time
Pavo
you told me
jerking
that.
it while he
I
looks at
couldn't have been
himself
5
in
or
the
6 years
mirror.
old, see?
Then what the hell are you doing coming here in the middle of the night?
I'm looking for somebody.
Yeah, Cherish fell asleep with her
If
underwear
they're
on,
here, my
waiting.
friend, they'll be here in the morning.
Blame me. Yep, you can all blame me. It's my fault. This movie is everything and more than I wanted it to be. God damn it. I gotta go. This is so bad. I do not know how to what to fucking think about this. Yeah, I guess I need to be careful what I wish for, because I got it and I was upset. Yeah, this movie's definitely the greatest movie we have seen. Oh no, not another fucking long ass song. Oh.
Whose turn is it?
Jesus Christ. director was like, just kind of like do this under a sheet to imply sex. So I'm all for a good sex scene, but this is just awkward as fuck. Pavo's practicing for when he gets turned into a vampire, I guess. Oh, does he have fake fangs? No way.
Bravo.
Oh my god.
I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury.
So, if you guys appreciate me bringing you quality movies like this, you can always leave me a tip. Every little bit counts.
Tell the girls if they plan to spend the night in there.
You guys don't always have to tip $6.66. But you're more than welcome to keep doing that. But yeah, the tip link is in the description. Of course, I sell t-shirts too, like this wonderful Vulture Culture shirt I'm wearing. They really are. Whoa.
Get the blood out of that rat before it evaporates.
Does blood evaporate from rats quickly? I cannot stop paying attention to the movie.
Bravo. Practice makes perfect.
Wow, I am so... This music...
Times like this
foursome just keeps going.
I know.
It's not really sex,
We
though.
won't let anything happen to you.
Whose turn is it?
It's just a giggle party. Although, I'd be down for a giggle party with tits out with them, so I really can't complain.
There you go.
Yeah, hot as shit for blood to just be evaporating. This... I could use a little cocaine paste back in this movie, because we've really just chilled out. We are at benzo pace now.
Mine.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, Max, there's a bunch of new shirts. Unless you're referring to if you got a new one.
Master! Man, come back!
Yeah, the whole whose turn is it thing, Nikki. It seems like they thought was a lot funnier than it actually is.
Man, come back! Open door!
What the devil are you babbling about?
Pavo, take away! Pavo, take away!
You are the single most incoherent specimen of humanity it's ever been my misfortune to encounter.
I was going to say, Pavo's dialogue is the most coherent dialogue in the entire fucking movie.
Smell? It smells like pizza.
Did someone set up for pizza?
It's garlic!
Oh!
Garlic!
Don't you read Shakespeare, you imbecile? Eat no onions or garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. Shakespeare was a vampire. What else have you got there?
Oh, God.
Cover it up, cover them up.
Pretty!
Cover them up, you dolt.
This movie is something else.
Take those away. Take the crosses away. Take the garlic away.
Yeah, he's going to be
and take
really
yourself
upset
away.
with the rescue mission when they save him. So why does Pavo just have some, like, anti-vampire gear?
I shall take care of our visitor.
Did he get it from the visitor? He stole it from him? Is that what happened? Man, this is... I'm really happy that we've got House on Haunted Hill to watch after this. But yeah, this is quite perfect in every way. Oh, there's bats! Look at the like little fake. Well, they're gone now. They were in the shop before and then they disappeared.
That is one seriously perverted bitch.
Come on, let's go.
Amy, thank you very much. I'm so glad you're enjoying this movie.
You're not going anywhere, are you, buddy?
Oh my god. No, I really appreciate it. Every bit helps make this, something that I can keep doing. Oh, he's sad that the cross doesn't work on him. Oh, my heart. I love Pavo so much. He's my favorite character by a long shot. I want him to have his dreams come true. He wants to be spooky. One day you'll be spooky, Pavo. Did he scare himself?
Now what in the hell am I gonna do? There's gotta be somebody who can help me.
Like, every scene I need like a minute to recover, but then we're already into the next scene. Poor Pavo. I love Pavo. I do.
No. We've already been out there once. And we're not going out there again.
But they killed a taxi driver. There's a whole bunch of vampires out there.
Why can't you say
Love his
just
southern
have a
accent.
good time
There's a bunch
instead
of vampires out
bothering
there.
us with your crazy ideas.
You gotta do
Been a
something.
while.
All right, I'll send out a man tomorrow.
Tomorrow? That's gonna be too late. My buddy's out there.
We squeezed the Pavo
Sorry,
stuffed
that's the
animal
best I can do.
parts.
Well, what about this guy Julio? Maybe he knows something. Why don't you pick him up for questioning?
We have no reason to do that.
Well, if you won't do it, could you tell me where I could find him?
Well, you can find him most any night down on Harrison Street. He works the graveyard shift.
Graveyard shift? I might have known.
This movie has definitely shifted to a more benzo pace. I could use a little fucking cocaine in the writer's room right about now. Let's get to where we're going. Because it's like...
Hey, say, you know a cab driver named
That
Julio?
is one seriously perverted bitch.
In here?
Lori! Oh my god, Lori, thank you so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. It makes a huge difference. It really does. I mean, making... working every day. I'm on day 35, 36 without a day off. If you count Scum Movie Night as a job. I want to be able to keep doing this, and you guys donating makes a huge difference on me being able to keep doing this. So I really appreciate you guys.
Cops told me where you hung out.
Thank you.
Cops? What are you going to the cops for?
Because there's an awful lot of crazy stuff going on out at that cemetery. One of my buddies is dead, and another one could be.
I apologize,
People
Nikki.
out there at that graveyard are vampires.
I apologize, Ryan. I didn't want Nikki to be yelling at you.
That girl Cherish, she's a vampire.
Oh, yeah? The last time I saw her...
That's true. The transphobe doesn't get the hot vampire bitches. If that isn't the truest lesson.
Okay, sailor. It'll make you feel better. I'm going to the graveyard with you. You don't have to go running to the cops. Julio can help you out. There aren't really any vampires in that cemetery. You'll see.
I don't know. It seemed awful real to me.
Oh, it's just your imagination. Graveyards can be real scary.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that. Ha! I spent a night in a graveyard once. It was the worst night of my life.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. See, I was coming home from the store. This big damn dog starts chasing me.
This dude is fucked out. The writers thought this "whose turn is it" line was much funnier than it actually is. Oh. Well, if this isn't a whole mood. Oh, we've got an owl. Okay, what the...
When are we gonna kill him?
We need some fresh blood.
We can't kill him when he's asleep.
Sure we can.
It takes all the enjoyment out of it when they're asleep. They never scream. I miss that human cry of terror.
After you let the boys fuck it out.
Looming above their gizzard. Look.
Yes, Bucky.
And flashed the living lightning from his eyes, and cries of horror rend the affrighted sky.
Let's kill him now and get it over with. I don't think I can stand the noise.
as soon as he wakes up.
Whose turn is it?
The worm.
Why don't you go and wait for us? We'll be right there.
What fucking
Well,
great
I lost track
dialogue.
of whose turn it was.
Now?
And try not to waste any.
Don't let any evaporate. I cannot believe we got a scene of Bava jerking it. I can't believe that happened.
In taxi.
In taxi.
So that's why I'm scared.
Sick of this
Ray,
shit.
though.
We fucked him. When are we gonna kill him?
Yeah, that stiff grabbed a hold of me like a grizzly bear. Took me nearly an hour.
Like a grizzly bear.
I think it worked me for life.
Your friend just
You
got
ever been
worked for
scared like
life.
that, Julio? Julio?
Oh, Julio evaporated just like the blood. Oh, Pavo's got you, bitch. You're so fucked. That guy's scream was great. Oh, yes. The return of this music. Solely responsible. Oh my god. George, you're fucking hilarious, dude. There's gotta be some explanation for... There must have been only like 3 songs available to him, and this was one of them. Yeah, this is great. Oh, he's got a sign. Oh, hey, fuck you, dude.
Oh, I see you have reconsidered our dinner invitation.
Agreed, Nikki. Oh, music just cut out. Oh, it's back. Like, the music here is fitting-ish. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't... This feels like what it should be. But then we get the... Yes, if he made Pac-Man noises. Oh my god. Oh, what's he gonna do? Susie is hot as fuck when she's gonna kill you. Man, it was really easy to get yourself out of this predicament. Look at her. Pavo. What's going on with his tongue? Oh, is he starting to get fangs? For $10. Oh, he's got fangs. I don't get it. Is it that, like, he broke his front teeth so he thinks he has fangs? Or does he really have fangs? And if he does have fangs, why does he have fangs? I'm with you, Amy. I'm confused. I mean, not that the rest of this movie made any real sense. Wow, he almost fucked that up. He almost couldn't keep the cross going. Yes, I do know that one. This is the first fun fact Ryan's known that I've actually heard of, that Judas was the first vampire. He's looking for his fangs? Whoa. What is going on? Why is everything falling apart now? Is it because Pavo's jumping? Oh god! That was it for Susie! Oh man. Oh. Oh! See you later, bitch.
So long and died, and you have survived.
That makes sense, Bucky.
Only to
I know your bitch is gone, Nikki.
by a sailor.
By a sailor.
Tom? Tom?
Yes, I think Avo is kind of the movie. Well, why are they frozen? Oh. Wasn't really through the heart, though. She did have the best tits. Although Cherish overall was the best aesthetic. Wow, he really got her. Cherish is still, like, if I had to pick one, she'd be Witchy Bay. But I'm not saying that Susie's
I never thought
not fucking hot, but she is.
Wait.
Is he naked?
I don't have any clothes. Clothes.
Oh, God.
Here, put that on. Who
Here.
cares about clothes at a time like this? Let's just get out of here.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they kept a random crossbow perfect for killing vampires. Oh, yeah. Man, this is some shit. Is he wearing Susie's panties? Is that what I'm supposed to take of this? Wait, why did... Oh, my God. Are you... What are we fucking... Don't do it. I do not trust this movie at all.
Julio! Julio! Boy, am I glad to see you. You're a lifesaver. Let's get out of here.
Twist ending. Oh, double twist ending. You're about to have a threesome with the boys.
Wait! Wait! Wait!
Don't get hooked by a hooker when you sail in southern seas. Even though she's a looker, she can bring you to your knees. She'll take you to the graveyard and try to ease your fears. But her friends out.
Holy fuck! Jesus Christ! What did we just watch? Karen Stride was amazing. But Blanca Novak, that's your girl right there, Nikki. Yeah, this song's going, Justine. Don't get hooked by a hooker. I'm sorry, Amy. Oh, her name is Marcy.
They slit throats from ear to ear.
This is...
They'll never shed a tear. They mix real Bloody Marys and have a grand old time. But you will find out if you visit that your life's not worth a dime.
This song is amazing. Hookers! Sing it with me, guys. They're vampire hookers, and blood is not all they suck. The lyrics of this are amazing.
Sweet and kind. Be careful if you date her. Your life may be on the line. They're beautiful and sultry, but they're not what you expect.
Yes, George.
Begging them for mercy as they fight you in the neck because they're vampire hookers.
If this doesn't get a burlesque act, I'm quitting YouTube. I'm quitting Scum Movie Night. This song is fucking amazing. Okay, so I thought the movie was done and like whatever. Wait, is it done? Okay, it's done. Let's just get started here. Oh my fucking God. That song at the end was amazing. Holy shit. I cannot believe we just had, like, cheers to everybody who made it through that. Holy shit, you guys are dedicated. That was something else. Oh, God. Sorry if that broke everybody's speakers. Wait, let's turn that down. Oof, God, that was loud. Does this screaming cleanse your palate, Ryan? Oh, my God. I'm not sure either, George, but thank you very much. I forgot about the intro to this. Well, Justine, I think I know of a burlesque dancer or two who might be able to make this happen.
I'm Watson Pritchard.
Okay.
In just a minute, I'll show you the only really haunted house in the world.
I forgot how weird this one
Since it was
opens.
built a century ago, 7 people, including my brother, have been murdered in it. Since then, I've owned the house.
All right, I love you, Amy. Have a great night.
When they found
Thank
me
you.
in the morning, I was almost dead.
All right. There's Daddy. Look at him.
I'm Frederick Lauren, and I've rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party. A haunted house party. She's so amusing. There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited. If any of you will spend the next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive. Ah, but here come our other guests. It was my wife's idea to have our guests come in.
So I'm really interested to see if, once we watch this one again, if it's going to retain its number one
humor is,
slot.
shall we say, original. I dreamed up the hearse. It's
The
empty
fucking
now,
mustache is real.
After a night in the house on Haunted Hill.
Hey, have a good night, Lori.
Who knows?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging out with us. We
is
do this
Lance
every
Schroeder,
Wednesday.
a test pilot, so no doubt a brave man. But don't you think you can be much braver if you're paid for it? And I happen to know that Lance needs the $10,000 I'll give him, if he's brave enough to stay all night. This is Ruth Bridges. You've no doubt read her column in the newspapers. She
Well-written
says her reason for
dialogue,
coming to the party is to
slow-paced.
write a feature article on ghosts. She's also desperate for money, gambles. You've already met Watson Pritchard, a man living in mortal fear of a house, and yet he is risking his life to spend another night here. I wonder why. He says for money. This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that my ghost will help his work on hysteria. But don't you see a little touch of greed there?
Cheers to hysteria. Oh, God.
This is Nora Manning. I picked her from the thousands of people who
Look at
worked
those
for me because
eyebrows.
she needed the $10,000
Holy
more
shit.
than most. Supports her whole family.
And like the way her pointed face. I didn't really think about it, but I guess this was really the first whodunit we watched.
And you have until midnight.
Obviously, it was the first movie we watched too. I love any of the movies though that have this sort of whodunit element to it. I'm a sucker for it. It's always fun, especially for the channel. Yeah, no, I mean, so I've said it before. The Scum Movie Night ranking is, would I recommend this movie to somebody else? And a lot of that is how painful was the movie to get through. And honestly, Vampire Hookers wasn't that painful because it was so much fun. It was like Monos, except even funnier for how fucked it was. And I think it's gonna get ranked pretty high. I love the set in this movie, by the way, guys. One of my favorite things in the world is the Hollywood Hotel, Tower of Terror in Hollywood Studios, or whatever it's called in Disney World. I just love the Tower of Terror thing. Maybe because I love Twilight Zone, and I've said this when we first watched this movie on Scum Movie Nights all those months ago, many, many movies ago. This was the first Scum movie we watched and also the highest ranking one. But the aesthetic of this movie is just perfect. I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, it'll get, Vampire Hookers is gonna rank really high for me because it would be something that I would recommend as a fun watch. It's gonna rank ahead of some of the quote-unquote better movies that are just like not that mind-blowingly amazing compared to everything else on the list. It'll definitely rank higher than Manos, which is relatively low, but I mean, I think Manos actually probably should get bumped up a bit. We've seen so many movies now, it is very hard to rank them against each other and sort of keep perspective on them. Because like I said, like Manos might be one that needs to get rethought where its ranking is. Because I feel like Manos is pretty low on the list. I haven't looked in a while. But, you know, Manos is actually, like, to your thinking, George, like something that I would consider moving up a bit. Because compared to some of, like, the forgettable B-horror movies we've seen, like, it should rank higher than that. I love this, like, ghostly stuff. But look at this set with these statues and the cobwebs hanging off of the chandelier, and the kind of rug-looking thing up there.
Where is everybody?
It isn't a very warm welcome, is it?
Only the ghosts in this house are glad we're here.
Are we all strangers to each other? Don't you two know each other?
I'm afraid I don't even know your name.
I'm Nora Manning.
Lance Schroeder.
Is Frederick Lauren a friend of yours?
I've heard of him, but I've never met him.
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met the man either. Just a phone call. Do you know him?
No.
Well, then you're the only one of us who does.
I don't know him. All the details about renting the house were done by mail.
He's quite wealthy, isn't he?
Millions.
And 5 wives, I believe.
4, I think, so far.
A $50,000 party for only 5 people is a little steep, even for a millionaire.
Well, if I were going to haunt anybody, this would certainly be the house I'd do it in.
There's just something about this movie, like the whole goth aesthetic, the cobwebs, the spookiness, the whodunit nature, just even the characters are actually interesting.
This thing made of solid steel.
We get a lot of character development early in the movie. Whoa! It's pretty obvious in that shot. Ah, there's Dad. Look at him. He is glorious. He is the perfect man, I've decided, and my new role model as far as sexiness is concerned. He is the ultimate sex icon. Look at this, like, friar with the... Like, what the hell is that?
Here, unfortunately still alive. Is your face on yet?
Oh, really, Neil? Holy shit.
Dust and dirt everywhere, and the water barely trickles. Couldn't you have had the place cleaned?
Atmosphere, darling. You know how ghosts are. They never tidy up.
Look at her. I forgot how hot
Very
she was,
fetching
too.
Outfit, but hardly suitable for a party.
I'm not going to the party.
The spend-the-night ghost party was your idea, remember? Since it's going to cost me $50,000, I want you to have fun.
The party was my idea until you invited all the guests. Why all these strangers? Why none of our friends?
Friends? Do we have any friends?
No, your jealousy took care of that.
I had a reason for inviting each guest. I wanted kind of a cross-section. From psychiatrist to typist, and from drunk to jet pilot. They share one thing. They all need money. Now let's see if they're brave enough to earn it.
I know Ray
Did you call
Carbone
it
said it
party?
before. It's like he could just listen to Vincent Price talk. He could just read the dictionary and it would be amazing.
Why do you always do that? It spoils the champagne.
It might explode.
Never does.
Would you guarantee that?
That isn't funny, Frederick.
Make a good headline. Playboy kills wife with champagne cork.
He's definitely a
Join me?
playboy. Oh my
No,
god, he's
thank you.
so fucking hot.
Just a sip. Might improve your humor.
My humor is fine, thanks. And I haven't poisoned it.
It's always good to know that.
It's kind of fun to. This is the first time we've rewatched a movie. I want to do this every once in a while. Like for me, one of the movies I want to rewatch is maybe Night of the Living Dead, because I ranked that one really low compared to what everybody thinks I should have ranked it as. And also,
So touching. And I'm not going
what's it called? Little Shop of Horrors. That's the one. Little Shop of Horrors was such a surprise how good it was. To me, anyways. I didn't expect it to be good.
Go away for $1 million, tax-free.
And,
you want it all, don't you?
I deserve it all. Your jealousy isn't tax-free, and your possessiveness is maddening.
I love her mullet.
A man had grounds for divorce.
But can't prove them.
The time will come. You'll slip up one of these days.
Think so?
If I live long enough. You remember the fun we had when you poisoned me?
Something you ate, the doctor said.
Yes. Arsenic on the rocks. Annabelle.
Ooh.
You'd do it again if you thought you could get away with it, wouldn't you?
Darling, what makes you think that?
Something about you. Hear that hanging is very uncomfortable, in case you get any more ideas. Don't let the ghosts and the ghouls disturb you, darling.
But yeah, I think there's just something about. It's interesting to see this one again and sort of
ways to get rid of me.
Take in what it is. The grab was hot, wasn't it? I want him to grab me like that. Put me in my place, Daddy. But yeah, I think rewatching some of the better ones.
This is what she
on
my brother and her sister.
Hacked
them to pieces.
Good nights. By the way, guys, for Christmas we're gonna do It's a Wonderful Life and Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. We'll do it, I think, a week before Christmas Eve, because I think Christmas Eve is
probably
Wednesday.
in a rage threned her husband with a knife,
Something
and then
like that. I've
carried
been
away
looking
by
ahead, trying to get everything
took
set
a
up.
swing at him and simply went on from there.
Just
She certainly went
think
out.
about that.
How many people did she kill, Mr. Pritchard?
Only 2.
Cheers.
Her husband and her sister. No one else was here.
So there are 2 loose heads just floating around in here somewhere?
You can hear them at night. They whisper to each other and then cry.
Since our host isn't here, would
Guy's
anyone
fucking
care to
psycho.
mix me a drink?
Certainly. What will you have?
Good evening. I'm your host, Frederick Lauren. Since we're all strangers to each other, let's get acquainted with a drink, shall we?
Mr. Lauren,
That is a fucking piece of
I
man.
advise you to call this party off now. The ghosts are already moving, and that's a bad sign.
Let me apologize for my wife. She'll join us later. What do you have?
Scotch and.
Doctor?
I'll have the same.
Now, before the party begins, let's go over the details. The caretakers will leave at midnight, locking us in here until they come back in the morning. Once the door is locked, there's no way out. The windows have bars that a jail would be proud of, and the only door to the outside locks like a vault. There's no electricity, no phone, no one within miles, so no way to call for help.
I'm trying not to shit talk over the plot here for anybody who hasn't seen it yet.
So if any of you decide not to stay for the party, you must let me know before midnight. Of course, if you leave, I shan't be able to pay you anything.
I'm interested in your reasons for this, party. Aside from the pleasant company.
Ghosts, Doctor. I think everyone wonders what they would
The
do
ghost
if they
with the
saw a
most.
ghost. And now my wife has given us all the opportunity to find out.
Amusing. Ghosts, etc., being only creations of hysteria, your party should be a success.
Well, Pritchard here promises us genuine ghosts.
7 now.
Exactly, George.
more before
Honestly, I would do anything to get a chance to sleep in the same house
4
as
men
Vincent
have been
Price.
murdered in this house. And 3 women.
You planned your party very well, Mr.
List
Boggs.
of things that would
4
make
of us are
Alex
men,
happy.
3 are women.
Foursome with
Ghost for everybody.
3 gorgeous
Richard, why don't you take it on a
undead
tour
women
through the house and let's see what happens. Huh?
being close to Daddy Price for even a moment. That's how I rank things. So I'm having a good night watching these
See that
movies.
stain? Blood.
Oh, Mako's back.
A young
See.
girl was killed here. And whatever got her wasn't human. Don't stand there. What do you mean? Where?
Mako. Ooh. Mako. Orange creamsicle buff. Oh yeah, here we go.
Too late. They've marked you.
Ridiculous. The roof probably leaks.
Oh, that must be what it is. Who would want to haunt me?
I would say any self-respecting
All right,
male
Max, have a great night. See you tomorrow, okay, brother?
Well, Mr. Pritchard, you're the life of the party.
I would love to hang out with Pavo, too.
Wasn't there
Pavo is a
man
whole
who threw
mood.
his wife into a wine vat or something?
That was in the cellar. There's been a murder almost every place in this house.
This cat wants all the attention. Yeah, Mako. Good boy.
All this belonged to a Mr. Norton, who didn't die here. He was electrocuted later. Mr. Norton did a good deal of experimenting with wines, but his wife didn't think it was any good. So he filled the vat with acid and threw her in. She was supposed to stay down, but the bones came up. It's a funny thing, but none of the murders here were just ordinary. Just shooting or stabbing. They've all been sort of wild.
Death by acid pit.
Different. God, she didn't fall in.
You mean there's still acid in there?
Look how Vincent Price is just as surprised. Is that a fucking rat? Oh, I forgot. There's a fucking rigor mortis rat from a rat trap. Oh, God. I can't believe that was in this movie. I completely forgot about it. Mako, were you excited to see the rat?
Flesh.
Do you like hunting rats? You used to be such a rat killer back when you were young. Now you don't really don't work too hard. Look at the skeleton, so adorable. 100% George.
My, it's dry and dusty down here.
George, did you see House on Haunted Hill the first time we watched it?
Come on.
I know Nikki hasn't, so I'm really excited for her thoughts on this. That was pretty gruesome how they just found a rat that had its head smashed in by a trap.
This party. No. No, go on. I mean, what did he tell you?
God, she is hot.
Mr. Lawrence said everybody
Perfect,
gets
George.
$10,000.
Awesome.
But he didn't say anything about being locked in.
No.
He just
Bring
made
a
a deal with me
bucket
on the
on a
phone.
mop for this
But nothing
wet-ass
about having
pussy.
to stay.
Aren't you going to stay?
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
I'm going to stay too. $10,000.
Yeah. You believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc says. You can spook yourself. I've done it in planes. Seen things that weren't really there. Or were they? What are you going to do with your $10,000? If we get it.
What do you mean if we get it? Won't he pay us if we stay?
Ah, sure he will. 10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
This
Well,
movie's
I've never
plot
seen so many
progresses
doors.
so much more linearly than Vampire Hookers. It's almost disorienting how slow and methodical it is.
Bottles.
And it's like everything applies to the ending of the movie. Having seen it, it's like we're sort of It reminds me almost of Harry Potter, where everything, you know, you're just seeing scenes and it's like, it's a fun scene, but later on it means something.
Does it go anywhere? Lance! Lance!
I love just like creepy haunted house vibes this has. Like I said, I love the Hollywood Towers and just how fucking incredibly aesthetic they are. Ooh, it's a ghost. She's actually kind of creepy. Oh, it's going away. I don't know if I remember, I'm not sure, I might have said this the first time we watched this, but there's actually a Yelp page for the Hollywood Towers, and it's all like, yeah, they're good, but, you know, it's a little dusty in there. They probably need to clean some of the cobwebs, and the elevators don't work. It's super fucking funny. There's like hundreds of reviews.
Please, Lance is gone, and there's a ghost.
See what I mean?
Please, come on.
Did she say Lance?
If you find a port into the fucking void at a murder house, don't go into it. Yeah.
We'll have to break it down. It's locked.
She is very hot. Although she's not quite Susie hot, or Cherish hot. Cherish is bae. Team brunettes, apparently.
You all right? Nothing that money won't cure. I must have bumped my head.
I gotta remember that line. Nothing the money won't cure.
Head in here.
For whenever I'm having a bad day at work.
Head on into the wall. You didn't do that, did you? Let's get a bandage on that.
I wonder why they didn't kill him.
Who?
He didn't bump his head. They hit him.
They?
Love the use of the theremin. The ghostly vibes.
Nora, when you came in, you said something about a ghost.
There was something.
What did it look like?
Well, it was wearing a black thing that went all the way to the floor.
Weren't you a little
We
frightened?
usually call those dresses.
Well, yes.
That, Mr. Loren, is hysteria.
I forgot about the misogyny. Oh, God.
You better get that checked in a day.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Doc.
Yes, good point, George. Yeah, Marcy's definitely no one's first pick. Overreacting.
The ghosts are coming closer, Mr. Loren.
You really believe in your pet ghost, don't you, Pritchard?
Before the night's over, you will, too.
Would you like a drink, Lance?
No, thanks.
I'd like one. Scotch and.
So Scotch and is the way you would say Scotch and soda back in the day? I feel like Ryan would know the answer to this. Or even, I think Ryan was telling us about
Are you really
it.
going to pay anyone who stays all night?
Certainly. $10,000.
Will there be much red tape or delay?
You in a hurry, dear?
Frankly, yes. Or frantically.
There you are, my dear.
Every single candle, baby. Ah. They've had quite a party and it's not even midnight.
Someone or something was in here when I came in. But where? And if the door was locked, how did it get out?
I really like how they build the plot in this
Sure, might
one.
have been a ghost, Nora, but what was in here with me was no ghost.
I don't know. I was so scared.
I have drank too much absinthe to remember what I was asking Ryan to be explaining.
Does that sound different to you?
Yes.
I apologize. What was it? Oh, I remember. Scott, she keeps saying about how she would order the drink. She would say, I'll have a scotch and. So I'm assuming that means a scotch and soda. But is that just how they ordered it?
3, 6. Now, I'm going to knock on the other wall. When you hear me, you knock on this wall. Tap lower down.
That's actually kind of creepy. Oh my god. That actually kind of got me a little bit. I forgot all about that. Those contacts were like really fucked up.
Where'd it come from?
From in here.
What if it ran out of here? I'd have seen it.
Lance, it doesn't run, it just floats.
Yeah, but why didn't I see it?
Because you're not hysterical. JK, everybody. Love women. Crooked ass flames. It's just amazing to me what was acceptable back in the day. Particularly with the racist jokes that we've seen in some of the other movies. Like the fact that that was just totally fine.
Miss Manning, I realize this is a very unusual and I'm afraid very dull party. Wouldn't you like to freshen up?
I love the use of the ghostly noises in the soundtrack. Actually surprised there isn't more of that in the movies we've seen.
Your room.
Although maybe the theremin wasn't invented until the 50s or something. I don't know.
I doubt if I'll spend much
I
time.
don't know the history of the
Going to
theremin.
rain. Perfect atmosphere for my husband's party. Why did you come here?
He said he'd give me $10,000.
The worst one was the monster walks. That one was upsettingly racist. An otherwise good movie.
How long have you known that?
Thank you for the info, Ryan. Thank God you're in the chat.
So? Why you?
Yes, the difference in
doing
production
wandering around
value
by
between these two is amazing.
Well, I was in the cellar with Lance, Mr. Schroeder, and I just left, that's all.
I'm gonna try my best not to talk over the important
Don't do
parts.
it again. Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself.
See if I can fix this.
Now fix your face and I'll come by for you in a few minutes.
But
You're in danger. We all are.
But who?
I hope for your sake you never find out. I'm Annabelle Lauren. Were you looking for something?
Not exactly.
Are you the doctor?
No, I'm Lance Schroeder.
The pilot. You've hurt yourself.
Oh, it's just a bump on the head. Which is my room?
I believe this is it.
Thank you, Mrs. Lauren.
Annabelle Lance.
Guess that's all I can do.
You were with the young girl in the cellar. Why was she so upset?
Was she?
And you don't look like the type to go around bumping his head. What really happened, Lance?
Well, Nora thought she saw a ghost, but I didn't see anything.
All right, so
She was just
hopefully
right.
it's a little bit better for
And
the
mad
chat.
at me, I think. I kidded her about it.
I wouldn't joke about anything else that happens here tonight.
Now, don't tell me you're taking all this seriously.
Aren't you?
Well, I'd
Okay,
like to find out
George.
what hit me.
Never mind then. I don't know why there hasn't been more Theremin in Scum movie night then.
If I need help, may I count on you?
Yeah, sure, I guess so. Look, what's going on here anyway? I mean, what is with this party bit?
This is no party. He's planning something.
Your husband?
I wish I knew what it was.
Must be pretty big if he's going to lay out 50,000.
Look at the background set. Look at those like dead flowers or
Reason for
whatever.
getting us all up here to this dreadful old house.
Well, what for? He doesn't even know us.
The wallpaper.
Maybe that's exactly why you're here.
What can he get away with?
Oh, he thinks that big money like his can get away with anything. You know, of course, that I'm his fourth wife. The first
The
simply disappeared.
sparkliness of her dress.
The other two died. Lance, I don't want to join them.
You mean he,
Oh, his doctor said they died of heart attacks. 2 girls in their 20s.
Well, what can he do?
Heart attacks in the 20s.
My husband is sometimes insane with jealousy. Nothing matters to him then. Please be careful.
Would he hurt you?
He would kill me if he could.
One of the things I've noticed is the both Vincent Price and that actor's voice. There's this incredible buzzing quality to their voices that are captured by these vintage microphones so well. I don't know if they're vintage. I guess they weren't vintage back
Missing
then.
all the fun. Nora Manning was almost killed by a falling chandelier. The pilot bashed his head in.
But you can really hear this buzzing in their voices.
Saturnine psychiatrist
Even though they're
vanished.
relatively thin, like as compared to this microphone, it's pretty bassy.
You do most men in your fashion.
They sound so good.
Frederick.
So I lie awake nights wondering why I married you.
Just candy on the ears.
You didn't marry me, dear. I married you. Unpleasant, but no mistake.
Hurry up.
Frederick, for the last time, I'm not going to your party.
And for the last time, it's not my party, but yours. And you are going.
I am not.
You ready, dear?
Oh, I love when he grabs her hair.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
Yes, damn you, Daddy.
As much if I were poor. No. All you want to be is a lovely widow. It's almost time to lock up the house. And then your party will really begin. I wonder how it'll end.
He is the perfect man. Never change, Daddy Price, never change.
It's close to midnight, Lance.
Okay. I'll be down in a minute.
He's also tall as fuck. He like towers over everybody, which like...
Who is it?
Your host, my dear. It's almost midnight,
I mean, look, he's
We're all
like
going
2
to get
feet
together
taller
down
than
in the-
her.
All right, Mr. Lloyd. I'll be right down.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Goldblum and Price have like big dick energy like nobody's business. They really are like the two. No doubt that Jeff Goldblum is the Vincent Price of our generation. The ultimate sex man icon that I can think of. I mean, was it Jason Momoa? Is that how you say his name? He's definitely the guy that, as far as I can tell, just sampling my female friends and male friends for that matter, considering the amount of homosexuals I know. Jason Momoa is definitely the #1 pick, but Goldblum's.
Come with us before he kills you.
I forgot about that guy. I love how this plot is building, isn't it? You know, it's sort of curvy because at the first scene you sort of get, you're on Vincent's side, you're like, oh, this is a gold digging bitch wife.
Where's
But then
Mark?
later on you see, you're like, wow, maybe Vincent Price is the guy, like, you know.
I don't want to stay here.
Nora, what happened? That's Jonas Slides and his wife. They've been caretakers here for years. She's blind, you know.
I'm not going to stay here.
Well, Doctor, it looks like we have a real case of hysteria on our hands.
I think she's just a little upset, not hysterical.
Oh, shit. Look at that sad. Look at that look.
Hello, my dear. This is my wife. These are our guests.
What I would do to have Vincent Price hold me like that.
You know Watson Pritchard, of course. Nora Manning, and this is Lance Schroeder.
Wife as fuck.
Get me out of here.
Now, what about the
And here's the psychotic
Harry wants to
blind
kill
lady.
Who wants to kill you?
Mr. Lawrence.
May I have your attention, please? I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night. $10,000 apiece. If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you. If I should die, you will be paid by my estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house until morning. If any of you decide not to stay, you must leave with the caretakers now. You won't have a chance to change your minds later, because there'll be no way to get out.
I don't want to stay.
Wait.
Vincent Price is such a great actor. Just like his little micro expressions and stuff. All of the actors from this era overact compared to actors nowadays.
It isn't midnight yet. Who told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Well, they've gone now. I was going to ask you whether you wanted to stay or not, but it seems that the caretakers have made the decision for you. We're all locked in now.
But I don't want to stay.
And I'm sorry, my dear, but it's too late now.
Darling, haven't you had enough of the silly game? Get some cars up here for these people and let them go home. But pay them first.
This is your party, remember? In spite of my wife's faith in my ability to do the impossible, we will all have to stay in this house until 8 o'clock in the morning. But we have some party favors for you. In
Drugs.
these little coffins.
The ecstasy.
This is my wife's idea.
She likes drugs.
I think it's rather dangerous. I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your
Yes.
thumb and then pull the trigger. You see, they're loaded.
These are no good against the dead, only the living.
Doctor?
Love that little oboe
Lance?
sneaking into the soundtrack there. Coffins are to be laid to rest, not to get laid. What was the other one?
Go ahead, take it.
Nothing the money won't handle, won't fix. What was it? Nothing the money won't
Miss
fix? I
Bridget?
know he said it not that long ago. I'm gonna scroll up on the chat.
And here's yours, dear.
I don't need it.
It was your idea. Who knows, you may want to use it on me before this night is over.
Nothing the money won't cure. That's what the
Throw
quote
these
was.
guns away. They won't do you any good.
I agree with Pritchard on that point.
He
although
might
not
have.
for the same reason.
Dr. Trent, don't you approve of our little party favors?
Suppose Nora had had a gun when she mistook the blind woman for a ghost.
I don't think anyone else is going to walk around in total darkness.
Oh, I'm sure we're not going to go running around the house shooting each other, aren't you?
Who knows? Fear makes people do amazing things.
Pavo watch. Yes. Here you fucked up on scotch.
Mr. Pritchard.
I still
You said your
cannot believe
sister-in-law
that we
killed a
had
man
the
and a woman
Pavo
here and cut
jerk
them
in
up?
that scene.
You
That
said they
was
found
so
hands and
fucking
feet.
ridiculous.
They never found any heads. Would
So
you like to see one of those
unnecessary.
heads? Would you all like to see one of those heads? Well then, just follow me.
waifu gonna shoot Daddy Price in the heart.
Darling, I really don't need this.
Just go look in my suitcase. Just go look.
I can't remember. Is there anything in it? No, there isn't. There's not even any blood, so she really looks hysterical.
But it was in there. A woman's head.
Nora, I think you're a little upset. Would you care for a sedative?
I forgot about that line. Oh my God.
You think it's all right to leave her by herself, Doctor?
I wish she'd taken the sedative.
Well, what do you suppose she thought she saw?
So good. So good.
Somebody ought to stay with her.
There could be 1,000,000 people around her. And if they wanted her, they'd get her.
What if he's right?
He's too drunk to know what he's talking about.
I wonder. I'll join you in a minute.
Do you think it would do any good if you went in and talked to her?
Well, do you think there really was a head in her suitcase?
I don't know.
A thing like that would put me right over the edge.
But would you sort of stay up here, I mean, in case she needs help?
All right. I'll be in my room. Just call it.
Thanks.
Are you sure there are only 7 people in this house?
Positive.
Get fucking sedated.
Ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts, nor in frightening women. In Nora's case, it's gone far enough. Perhaps too far.
What do you suggest we do about it, Doctor?
Don't frighten her anymore.
Nora? Nora? Nora?
Yes, he did, George. I'm speaking a little less in this. Oh, there's the fucking head. A little less in this movie just because the plot is actually good. So, but, you know,
Nora! Nora!
head bumps Anderson. Wow.
What do you know about this?
They've taken her. In a little while, she'll be one of them.
Where's Nora? Where is she?
It's too late.
Aggressively discarded.
You'll never find her again.
Severed head.
Richard, if you know where she is, you better tell me now.
She's gone. She's gone with them. And there's nothing you can do about it.
I don't know, an unhinged alcoholic pointing a knife at me is kind of terrifying. Yeah, seriously, George. I forgot about this. The plot just keeps, like, evolving. Really interestingly, actually.
Let her down.
Nora?
You'll see, Nikki.
She's dead, Mr. Lauren. Your wife hanged herself.
Suicide.
What is that?
Nora.
Please hide me. Please hide me.
What's the matter?
Hide me.
What was behind the curtain?
He tried to kill me.
Yes, it does, George.
Choked me and put
Just
me in that room.
all of the
And then he went
cinematography
away
in this
and
is gorgeous.
Who?
He thought I was dead.
Who?
Mr. Lord.
Are you sure about this?
I don't know. It was dark, but it must have been him.
Has anybody seen you since he left you?
I heard some people in that room, but I went by and nobody saw me.
Mrs. Lauren is dead.
How?
Lauren said she committed suicide, but I think somebody killed her.
Him.
Everything about this movie is gorgeous. All the dead flowers, the fucking crazy wallpaper. I'm glad we got like a higher resolution version of this, so you can see the flowers in the wallpaper. I mean, it's crazy.
I'm sure you've come to the same conclusion I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's all have a meeting, discuss what to do. The living room?
Okay, in a minute.
Yeah, it's interesting. Everybody has a gun except for her. I'm just thinking this out loud. I know I've seen the movie, but this is just like my thoughts. Not remembering exactly how it went, but that
Lock yourself in here and don't let anybody know you're here. If he thinks you're dead, he won't come here. And I'll get back as soon as I can.
I'll send you the link, George. But just it's interesting that she was like, oh, I don't need that gun.
And if you have to, you use it.
I love the way that, I don't know how to describe it, but the depth you get from the black and white in this movie. You really get like extreme shadows and extreme brights and great sort of texture in the in-between. I guess you would say dynamic range? I don't remember if they said how many rounds they got. Does anybody remember? It might just be however many rounds are in, like, you know, maybe 6 or 7. But I don't think it was just the one, because Daddy Price pulled that shot off like it was nothing. He didn't really care if he used his bullet. She's pretty when she's dead.
So beautiful.
He agrees.
So greedy.
Whoa.
So cold.
So beautiful, so greedy, so cold. Yes, choke me out, Daddy.
Don't wait. What do you mean coming in here?
I didn't want them to take her away.
You're drunk.
They will if you don't watch her.
You're drunk. All right, out with it, Bridget. Why did you come into this room?
I'm the only one who understands.
Understands what?
Your wife isn't there anymore. She's already joined them.
Look, Bridget, I've had enough of your spook talk. Get out, you sot, and don't come back into this room again.
Ryan, what do we have here on his tie? Like some sort of pin on the tie. I need to get one of those. That's daddy as fuck.
Where's what's her name? Nora.
What's her name?
I didn't disturb her since I don't think this concerns her.
No, you're right.
She might get a little, dare I say it,
Isn't there some way we
hysterical.
can get out of this house now?
No, none at all.
We could try breaking out.
The only door to the outside is made of steel.
George, that's fucking
Bars to the
amazing.
windows are set in solid stone. We gotta stay.
I'm not afraid of your ghosts, Pritchard. But I am afraid. When we came here a few hours ago, the only thing we had in common was the $10,000 we'd get. Now, however, we share something else. The death of Mrs. Lauren. So far tonight, one of us was almost killed by a falling chandelier. One of us was mysteriously slugged. One of us has been driven to the brink of absolute hysteria. And one of us is dead. Were these accidents?
It really
Suicide? And we must stay here for 6 more hours.
6 hours? 6 of us. Time enough.
Who'll be next?
Let the boys sleep.
How will it happen?
I love you guys so
Let me ask
much.
you a question.
You're my favorites.
You were the first one to see my wife there. Did you also see anything that she could have climbed up on and then jumped?
No.
Did any of them? There was nothing. How then did she get up there so high?
Exactly, Mr. Lauren. How? She couldn't have pulled herself up there. She couldn't have dropped from the ceiling. Do you think your wife killed herself?
No. She was murdered by one of you.
I guess she does have a triangular head, George.
To deliberately kill someone, you must have a reason.
We were all strangers to your wife. Only you had a motive for murder.
What husband hasn't at some time wanted to kill his wife? What husband hasn't had 1,000 opportunities to do it in such a way so that he'd never be suspected? I'm not such a fool as to hang my wife from a ceiling by a rope.
The fact remains that you, or one of us, murdered Mrs. Lauren. And that's a matter for the police.
So how do we get the police?
That's my point. We can't until morning. What began as a silly party given by an eccentric has now involved us all in murder.
For once, Pritchard may be right. If another murder's in the works, let's stop it now.
Another murder.
Why not? Maybe one of us saw too much.
Why should even a millionaire want to give each of us $10,000 to spend one night in a gloomy old house? To see some ghosts, have a party? No.
Have you finished trying me, Doctor? And is the verdict guilty of murder?
Oh, this isn't getting us anywhere. Somebody killed Mrs. Lauren. We know that. One of us is guilty and the rest of us are innocent. Okay. Now, what we have to do for the next 6 hours is protect ourselves from each other.
Do you really think?
I don't think anything. I just know that I'm going to my room. And if anybody comes in, I'll shoot him. Or her.
And if we all stay in our rooms, we'll be safe. Because the innocent will have no reason to leave his room. And the guilty will admit his guilt if he or she does.
And we all have guns.
And we're all agreed?
Oh, I wish this night were over.
Rooms?
It's actually a pretty clever way to fix the problem.
I tell you, it doesn't make any difference. They aren't through with us yet.
Like these old paintings and that vase. Look at that vase with like the screaming man on the side of it. Fucking kidding me?
What's the use of saying goodnight?
Politeness, I guess. Oh.
Good night.
See, she's polite at least. Fuck everyone.
Good night, Doctor.
No good night there. Look at how fucking incredible this room is. Dad's mad. Yellow is sus. As my friend Autumn would say. Oh my god. How do they move any of this shit around? Yeah, great way. Oh, there's more blood falling on her.
And lock themselves in.
Lance, I've been thinking. It was so dark down there. Maybe it wasn't Mr. Lorne.
It was him, all right. He tried to kill you, and he did kill his wife.
How can you be so sure?
Well timed. Thunder. Oh yeah, Lance is gonna try to get some all night.
Now, there must be a way out of this place, and I'm gonna find it and get the police before he does.
I'm going with you.
What if he finds out you're alive? No, Nora. You're safer here than any place else. Now just lock yourself in and keep quiet. If I find a way out, I'll come back and get you.
Lance is hot as fuck too, by the way. This movie's just so good. I'm sorry, I usually try to talk a lot during Scum Movie Night, you know, because it's like kind of more fun if I'm interacting with everybody and, you know, otherwise, we're just, you know, it's kind of almost awkward, but like, this movie's just so good. I'm just enjoying just sitting back and just taking in the movie, you know? Oh, get a good daddy stretch in here. Oh, yeah. It's like the exact opposite pace of vampire hookers. Almost as good. Oh, I forgot about the tentacle rope. Oh my god. It's Cthulhu as fuck. Oh, yeah. his wife. Wow. Ghost of bitches past. Just wanted a hug. Rope just wanted to give her a little caress around the ankle. Can't blame the rope, really. Yes. Oh, shit. They show it this time, and what the fuck is this? I forgot all about this. That's the monster walks as fuck. They really did slip her some party favors. She just had a hallucinogenic trip like nobody else's business. A phallic rope. Yeah, the fucking skunk ape jumps from movie to movie. I love the fucking skunk ape, man. That is hilarious. Just creepy organ music coming from a... The walls on the outside of this are fucking incredible to look at, aren't they? What's up, Daddy?
An admission of guilt, Doctor?
Certainly not. There's either somebody else in this house or one of us has left his room. Did you hear anything?
Organ music?
That, and someone walking.
You got yours? Ready?
You look downstairs, and I'll look up here.
Why not together?
There may be only minutes, seconds left of someone's life. Why waste time?
But not the screaming, yeah.
It's almost over, darling. Every detail was perfect.
Oh, I forgot. She's alive. I think. She's not a ghost, is she? She's alive. Every detail was perfect.
What's happening?
We've done it. A perfect crime.
Not a necrophiliac. The guy who's about to cuck
Not yet.
Vincent Price.
But she will.
Gotta be confident to do that.
Get me out of this hanging harness.
Oh, it's a harness so that you
Taking that
can't...
girl so long. What time is it?
At first, I couldn't get Nora to want to protect herself with a gun. But after you appeared at the window, everything began to work just as we had planned. You were wonderful. Just the touch that finally drove her into complete hysteria.
It'll be worth all of our planning, darling. Where's Nora now? What's happening?
On her way to the cellar. So scared she'll shoot the first thing that moves.
And Frederick?
On his way to the cellar, too.
David, are you sure none of them will suspect us?
Of what? An hysterical girl accidentally shoots somebody? Who would suspect that we planned it that way, that we drove her to it?
What about my suicide?
But just a ghost party gag. We'll claim it was a dummy since I'm the only one who touched you.
And the caretakers?
Yeah, I know. That's some fucking
They had no
balls
idea
to
what they were
fuck
really
around.
What about Nora? She's not
Brown
stupid.
daddy.
Darling, believe me, everything we've planned is working perfectly. Nora is sure Frederick murdered you. She thinks Frederick attacked her in the cellar, not me. And now Nora's almost out of her mind with fear. The heads, the music, you're hanging. I tell you, when Frederick walks in there, she'll shoot him.
It's taking too long. David, you ought to be there.
When you hear the shot, come down to the cellar.
They're playing a dangerous game. But I do love how it, like, all adds up. You know? They don't exactly explain the rapey rope, but I guess you just have to kind of roll with that. Yeah, exactly. No, not Daddy. Oh. Another scream they're not going to hear. Oh, it's so good. Right by the acid bath. Oh. Daddy.
That is one seriously perverted bitch.
Her eyebrows, though. Oh my god. George, thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate it, my brother. Her throat has got to be killing her, yeah. She does have great eyebrows. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. You guys tipping me makes a huge difference in me being able to keep doing this, so thank you.
David? David?
The creaky door. I get some WD-40. Yes. Sort of forgot how this one ends too, even. Oh, I forgot the skeleton. The pretty plastic skeleton.
everything I have, even my life.
These special effects,
You're
though.
not going to live to enjoy it. Come with me, murderess. Come with me.
Oh my god. Yeah, high school science lab is coming to fuck her up. Oh my god. that was quite a push. Oh my god, there's this thriller. Yeah, little dance of death. Motherfucker with no muscles. Look at Daddy with his pulling the strings of the puppet.
Good night, Doctor. Good night, Annabelle. The crime you two planned was indeed perfect. Only the victim is alive and the murderers are not. It's a pity you didn't know when you started your game of murder that I was playing too.
There must be some way to get in here.
Oh, it's right along here, somewhere.
Lance! I've shot Mr. Loren. He's down in the wine cellar.
She paid the price. The dad jokes. So good. I love how this movie goes. I remember my mind being blown right now.
You didn't shoot anyone, my dear. I loaded your gun with blanks. I can tell you all now. Trent and my wife were planning to kill me. They failed. Trent tried to throw me in the vat.
They failed.
My wife stumbled and fell. I'm ready for justice to decide if I'm innocent or guilty.
He like towers over everybody.
Now there are 9. There'll be more, many more. They're coming for me now. And then they'll come for you.
It's so good. All right, so let us talk about vampire hookers. I can't believe that The Last Man on Earth is like not even towards the top anymore, which was one of the other really great Vincent Price movies. Let's see here. Okay, so the obvious one, hooker's number 1. Yeah, I mean, in a way, it should go at the top. The Driller Killer is kind of this movie that, for me, kind of represents the middle, because it's a terrible movie, but it's perfect for what it is. Like, it's amazing, and that's kind of how I would describe vampire hookers. Also, both relatively newer ones. But I don't know if it's quite as good as the Driller Killer, because it's actually... I don't know. Let's see here. But I would rank it ahead of White Zombie and ahead of the Comedy of Terrors, ahead of Lady Gangster, ahead of... I don't know, Invisible Ghost was pretty good. Might be going right in there. I really like the Ape. But in a way, that's the thing, is like, even compared to Driller Killer, like, I love Driller Killer, but it was a little painful. I think it might be going ahead of Driller Killer. That'd be crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna go right somewhere in there. The Vampire Hookers ranking, yeah. Yeah. Invisible Ghost, Lady Gangster. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Invisible Ghost, Lady Gangster. We'll go with what Ryan said. Alright. Oh, and that means I need to get rid of the Wizard of Oz. Ah, the snow creature. That was something. And we'll put Wizard of Oz over here. But let's look at Monos for a second. I feel like Monos is way too low down on that list. I was saying that earlier, that like, because it was bad, it was like easy to sort of like forget about, but I actually think that needs to go up. All the way up to, I don't know. I think on top of White Zombie for sure. Somewhere like in there. Just because it was actually really enjoyable for as fucked as it is. 20,000 Leagues is going to be very hard to dethrone. So... yeah, Monos got bumped up because of Vampire Hookers, just because it reminded me so much of it. Controversially, I actually kind of think Sherlock Holmes' Terror by Night might be the new #1 slot. Like after watching House on Haunted Hill again, it's amazing. It's like one of my favorites. But maybe, I don't know. I really love Terror by Night. I think it's a little bit of my biases are there, where it's like, I like whodunits, and I think, you know, I don't know. I think it's kind of a funny thing, the way that this works out. You know, the whole ranking is just too big, too sprawling, too crazy at this point. It's almost nothing you can take too seriously. So, anyways, guys, happy Halloween. I love all of you so much. I hope you guys have a great Halloween. I can't believe it's almost here. So, anyways, I'm gonna go crash. I'm tired from working a lot, but it's just so awesome to be able to hang out with you guys every week and have a wonderful evening. So, I love you guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.